Welcome to Sports Savvy TV. Was it just me, or did Game 4 feel like a playoff game from the 90s, early 2000s? That was an amazing game. It seems like Adam Silver is finally starting to pay attention to the type of basketball folks love to see. That game had intensity. They were balling, both sides. They were fighting. When both teams had 70 points, I was like, this the type of game I like to see. Both teams not going to reach it to 100 points. They showed out, though, man. Shots out to the Pistons for putting up a good fight. From here on out, the Pistons, they're going to learn from these mistakes, and they're going to be good in the future. Because, in my opinion, the series should be at least 2-2 right now. The Pistons choked away 2 games that they had. The Knicks won both of them games because of their experience. And they pulled this one out too because of their experience. Down the stretch, the Knicks were more calm. They had more poise than them. You know? Cade Cunningham did his thing. Did y'all see when he yammed on KAT though? Oh, that was nice. You know? Tobias Harris, he played ball. Malik Beasley, Tim Hardaway Jr., they hit a few threes, but they not consistent enough. They missed too many threes that they needed. You know? They went on a big run in the third. 2 big runs to be exact. A 9-0 run and a 10-0 run. They were balling when Brunson got hurt. But once Brunson came back, he showed you why he the clutch player of the year. You know, I ain't think he was going to come back. He came back like he never even got hurt. Came in and hit a couple tough off-balance shots. Open threes. He put the game in his hand, and he delivered, man. Not only that, a big part of why the Knicks won, the Knicks got 2 stars you could put the ball in their hands and ask for them to bring you home. The Pistons only have Cade Cunningham. Down the stretch, the Knicks went to Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns. Them threes that Karl Anthony Towns was making was the reason they won the game. You know, them threes was timely. They needed them. Not only that, KAT stopped being soft in this game and decided to play big boy basketball. And he was grabbing them rebounds, making them tough off-balance shots around the paint. That's why I like to see him at a lot. But he be missing too many shots because he like to be all finesse. Sometimes you got to bring that power in there, man. You know, you can't just be a big man, just finesse big man. You know, he likes to hang out on that 3-point line. But them threes he hit, though, was clutch. You got to give it to him, man. You know, and Adam Silver, he finally gets it. It's the playoffs. You got to let the players play a little more instead of calling them knick-knack fouls. They let them play. But I have to say this. The refs let the players play a great game. You can't not call that foul at the end of that game. He clearly was bumped, and it caused him to miss that shot right in front of the referee. I know what a lot of folks gonna say. You can't have it both ways. You can't want the referees to not call every knick-knack call, but then at the end of the game call a knick-knack call. That call decided that game. That call let the world know who the NBA wants to win this series. You know? The Knicks were up 1. He still would have had to go to the line and make 2 out of the 3 to win the game. And that ref was right there, man, and swallowed that whistle. I didn't like that at all. Someone get fouled like that, you got to make that call. I'm not trying to hear good no call. Nah. They were supposed to make that call. Pistons supposed to win this game and tie this series 2-2. You feel me? It was a great game, man. It was so loud in Little Caesar Arena, man. Man, that really felt like the old days, playoff basketball. When you look at the Pistons, Jalen Brunson, he got to give you more than what he giving you. He gave you 17 points, but only 6 rebounds. That's not enough. Cade Cunningham became the second Piston player to drop a triple-double behind the great Isaiah Thomas with 25, 10, and 10. Tim Hardaway Jr. had 16 points, but he should have had 20. He missed too many open shots, man. He ain't nothing like his pops. Pops would have been knocking them shots down. Malik Beasley had 13 and 5. He's another one. He should have at least had 17. You know? Then you got Schroeder had 6. And Tobias Harris had 18 and 5. Tobias Harris was a big part of them getting back in the game. This is crazy. But the Pistons put themselves in trouble, turning that ball over in the first quarter. For the game, they had 17 turnovers and only shot 24% from 3. 24% from 3 at home in a playoff game? You really don't deserve to win shooting like that. And what's crazy is the Pistons dominated points in the paint, 48-32. They could have made up for it right there, which they did. They just didn't pull out the win. Rebound-wise, the Pistons had 54 rebounds. But man, the Knicks shot 46% from 3. When they shoot that 3 ball like that, I don't know how you beat them. To go with their 11 steals. They was out there playing physical. They was bringing the fight to the Detroit Pistons in the beginning. It was a great game all around the board, man. The Knicks need to improve their free throw shooting because they shot 61 from the free throw line. That's not good enough to win. You know? But they pulled out a win thanks to KAT and Jalen Brunson, man. Jalen Brunson had 32 points, 11 assists, and 5 rebounds. He was balling, man. You see why he the clutch player of the year. Mikal Bridges had 8.6 rebounds. Them 2 threes he hit on the side was clutch. OG had 8. And Josh Hart, Mr. Do-It-All, 14 points, 5 assists to go with 10 rebounds. He was balling, man. The refs got to make that call at the end of the game, though. I'm just sorry. You cannot swallow that whistle right there. You just can't. You can't. The refs then came out and said that it was their fault for missing that call. It's too late now. You gonna make them play the game over? Or you gonna tie the series 2-2? It don't matter what they say. They missed that call live when it counted. You know, you should be able to go stop and look and see if you missed the call. You know what I'm saying? That's what replay for. The coaches shouldn't have to challenge everything. You know what I'm saying? This is ridiculous. This Sports Savvy TV. Y'all let me know if y'all would like to see the rest of the playoffs be officiated like it was. Drop it in the comments. With that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see y'all on the next one, people. See y'all.